a weird situation. So, you know, a guy in our apartment, this car is tuned, so it has like the pops and bangs and all that, whatever. But, so a guy in our apartment, he was waiting outside last night when I was coming home from work. He was like, oh, I thought I heard fireworks, but it was just the car. But, so this morning, it was kind of creepy. I was like looking for stuff in my back seat. He comes up to my passenger window. And he like knocks on it. Shit kind of scared the fuck out of me. I'm like, hold up, what the hell? But he ended up asking me for a ride to Target because I guess his car's over there. So he has a Tesla over there. Which I'm like, why? In my head, I'm like, why is your Tesla at Target? Why are you here? But he said that's where I live is where his grandma lives or auntie or whatever it was. But my energy's up right now. That situation kind of had me like, bro, I must have to fight this guy in a second. I thought it was some weird shit, but it was just he was having me drop him off. He said Target. Okay, we went to Target. God damn. This car has one axle right now, so it's just slipping. Oh, camera. Copperuno. Alright, but it ended up okay, so was driving, we went past Target, and I'm like, well, we were going like right next to Target, and I'm like, okay, so here, he's like, oh no, keep going straight. I'm like, oh hell no, what the fuck? So we just keep driving, like 3 minutes straight driving. I'm like, we're getting close. He's like, oh yeah, turn left here. I'm like, alright. And so I turn. He's like, oh, okay, my house is here. Boom, drop him off. Cool. You know, I guess. So that was a weird situation, but yeah. But the whole time he was like saying weird things. He was like, oh, like, he's like, mothers, fathers. He's like talking about like, he asked me my last name, asked my girl's last name. I said her last name was Scott's because I'm not telling you my girl's last name. I'm not telling you her name whatsoever. So I told him my last name because I don't give a fuck. But asking for my girl's last name is weird as fuck to me. So, and I don't even know you. That's weird. But I don't know. He was a little odd. I ain't gonna lie, he was a little odd. That shit kind of creeped me out a little bit. Anyways, though, we are going to her house. So agenda today, front wheel spacers. I got some wheel spacers and extended lugs so that it stops rubbing where it was rubbing, and I think it's slightly rubbing on the coilover when I turn, because you know, with like these cars, the coilover kind of sits and it will kind of move a little bit with the wheel. So yeah, gotta get that pushed away from there. I hate driving this car one axle, bro. It's actually like no grip whatsoever. Plus it's on like 235s or some shit, so, and the rain, like I just get no grip. But yeah, so that, we got the new axle, put that in. I have like a little camera thing I want to put up here. It's a front reverse camera. Just to have it, just makes life a little easier. And I get to like display recording. So if at any point my car does get hit, I have that on video. Or if I hit someone else or whatever, or if I just crash and drifting, you never know. So yeah, we got that. Anyways, a lot of yapping. We got that. Jesus Christ, we got that to do. So wheel spacers, axle, and that's about it today. And we're gonna go test it and see how it is. So yeah. Second thought, not stop. We are stopping for food because I'm hungry as shit. So yeah. What we got?
Morning, can I help you out?
Can I do a breakfast burrito?
Which one?
Egg, bacon.
So machaca?
The bacon and egg?
Bacon and egg, okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, bacon burrito, 748, thank you.
Thank you. Alright, we got eats. Sorry, we get the ooh. Okay, I used to have a Genesis. It was a wide body blue Genesis. It was really nice. And the motor blue, of course. Cali, nigga, you are not from here. Alright, but yeah, let's get there. Alright, I'm here now. I'm about to grub for a second and then we'll get started. So we'll start with the wheel spacers first. So we're lift up the front of the car and then we'll get to the axle. Answer the phone. Answer the phone.
Please leave your message.
And that is how you know you're not loved. Oh, now she want to call back. Hello?
Do you mean to call?
Yeah, do you know where the impact's at?
Should be in my bag.
Oh, you put it in a bag?
My tool bag.
Oh, yeah. Alright. I found it.
Like that.
You say what?
I was about to spaz out.
Alright. We got some boxes. Axle. We have a mystery box. I don't know what's in here. And then we got the wheel spacers here. So let's look at the axle first, and then we'll look at the wheel spacers and figure out what's in the mystery box. Alright, so we got the axle right here. Low-key, don't even know what this is. I've never done a wheel spacer on a BMWs. I mean, I've axle on a BMW. Looks like it's filled with some kind of fluid. Maybe we probably push this into the ground. I'm gonna guess that's what that is, but I'll make sure later. Alright, wheel spacers. We got bolts, hardware, and then the spacers. Yep, these should be perfect. Yeah, that should be just perfect, honestly. I don't think I'll rub having that on there. Should be good. And they're hub centric, so that's good. Let's see how this fits up. Hopefully it's duration. Oh yeah, tight fit, man, it's good. That's not going nowhere. Damn, won't even come off. That's perfect. Jesus Christ. Alright. Yeah, so actually that's perfect. Fits on there. Perfect. No wiggle room. Exactly what I needed. Now let's hope that clears, cause let me see, I need a flashlight. Okay, so right, you can kind of see kind of heat at it a little bit. Right here is where it was rubbing at. It was hitting just this. So we see we cut out a little circle, cut out a square there, or rectangle, whatever. Cut out there for clearance, cause with the adapter, so it has this little adapter here. I don't know what brand this is. It might not even be an eBay thing. I don't know. But with how much angle it was, it kept hitting. So, and I cut this out so it stopped hitting. But the only thing that's left hitting is that. So let's get these bolts on, all the hardware, and hopefully that lines up perfect. Let me make sure these. Make sure they line up with the studs actually. And looks like they do. Yep. Alright. Now let's get the hardware. see, it did push the wheel out quite a bit. It should still clear the fender, honestly. It's gonna be like pretty tight, maybe, but I think it'll clear. Or we'll see if it ends up rubbing. If it rubs, I'll raise it more. Whatever. Fitment's not the goal with this car. It's just the purpose. Whatever has the car drift the best is what I'm gonna do to this car. I don't care how good the fitment looks, whatever. But yeah, so I'm just copy the same thing to the other side, and we'll put it on the ground, see how it looks, and then we'll get to the axle. All right, so now we're gonna turn the wheel. As long as it doesn't rub, problem's fixed. Let's see. This way, not rubbing that way. Now this pointing this way is the way where it would rub. No more rub. Nothing. Good. Oh my god, that's actually a lot more angle now. Now that it can fully turn. Yeah. That's wild. Okay, let's make sure turn the other way. Oh, chill out. Yeah, that's crazy. Way more angle. No rub both ways. Alright, so that problem's fixed now. Lower it, see if it see if I need to raise it or if it's good where it's at. And yeah, so I'm just gonna drop it down and show you guys how it looks. Alright, car is on the ground now. And it looks good, honestly. Like, I don't think I should up there. I think we're playing around. I'm actually starting to really like this car. I just have like when I have a vision for cars, I like them a lot more. And I'm kind of have a vision for how I want this car to look and be. But yeah, that looks good. So let's get started on the axle and then go test it out and see how it drives. Alright, so as you can see, right here is where it broke. It's all jiggly wiggly. So yeah, I've never taken this off before. It doesn't look too complex, honestly. Like, I can basically understand it. So I'm just gonna loosen everything, take it out, put the new one in, and catch you guys up from there. Look who's here. Bro, she just locked the door. Well, I heard you lock the door. I heard that. Robbery, open up. I was gonna call you before you got here.
What do you need?
So the bolt for the axle. There's like an axle bolt, it's like a 36 millimeter.
You don't have it?
That's huge.
Okay.
I was gonna have you grab it for me, but I heard your truck as soon as I thought about it. I was like, fuck.
Yeah. I have to go to O'Reilly's today. Do you think they'd have it?
Okay, so we're actually gonna make a parts run because I don't have a bolt this size. It says they're a 36 millimeter. I don't have that. That's huge. I don't got that. And in here, it's dark right now, but where's my phone at? If anyone knows, I mean, I guess it's like a spline type bolt. I don't know how to explain that, but the design is like a spline bolt. So I gotta figure out what size it is. We're gonna run to the store. I'm just gonna have to take my best guess or get a set because I don't know. And trying to look it up, it's kind of difficult. I guess everybody has this type that I guess it comes when you replace it, and yeah, so all I gotta do is figure out how to get that off, and we shouldn't have much issues unless the other one snaps. I probably should jinx myself, but yeah. Okay, so also, that is what it's looking like. Suddenly just snapped right there. So yeah, we got the new one. I'm gonna get the new one in, throw the car on the ground, get the car outside, and we're gonna take it for a drive. There we go. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
Tummy hurts.
Hurting bad?
Yeah. Stomach pains.
Okay.
Because he wants to live off of fast food.
She actually recommended getting food. Her fault. But here's the broken piece of the axle. Took so much. How hard was it getting that out?
It was not as hard as the Mustang axle, but it was still pretty hard. If we got the right tools the first time, it wouldn't have been that hard.
Yeah. Honestly,
But
it's
the
really...
idiot that put it on before you that's his fault.
Yeah. So it had the wrong bolt on there, which made it hard. I couldn't figure out what size it was because everybody's like, oh, it's a 30 millimeter. Then other people were saying it's a 36. And they're like, it's a 12 spline. I'm like, bro, tell me what it is. And so yeah, it took a lot of work. Ended up being a 30. We got 33, right? It was a 33.
Yeah, so it's a 33.
Yeah, okay, so we ended up getting a 33, and that's the size that actually made it work. So, yeah, it was a bunch. Bro, 3 trips back and forth to the store, all that, bro. That was a lot of fucking work for no fucking reason. That kind of had me hot. I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, old axle's out, about to put the new one in. I'm just gonna hurry this shit up and get the car on the ground. We on her car before we actually go out and go drifting. I don't know if I'll make that in this video or a separate video. I might put like a clip of me drifting and at the end of this video, but I might just make the whole drifting thing another video because it's low-key getting dragged on a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna finish that up, get the car on the ground, then we'll be done for today pretty much. Bad little thing. Bad little thing.
Why would you do that?
Alright. Car's done. Spacer's done. Rear axle done. She got me high. Blame her for my slow ass speech. But yeah, this shit's all done.
No one would have known.
Huh?
No one would have known.
Oh, you couldn't tell? I feel retarded. But what? What is you gonna say? Okay, we're gonna take it around, test it, see if it scrapes anywhere. Okay, we're just gonna hide this car in here for a little minute because we had a situation go on, so this car is gonna have to hide in here for a minute. So yeah, I hope you guys like that video. When I did slide it, the car feels really good. Obviously I know like, oh, why is a lot of lighting in the neighborhood? Bro, every like 10 miles from here is a neighborhood, so just like fuck it. But car feels good. Actually, I think that's just something I could really do a lot of good drifting with. So yeah, you guys, if we do go out tonight, you'll see a video posted on that soon. And I got a few more ideas in mind, and another idea that involves me using this car to get another car. This car's not going nowhere, but you know what, never mind, it's hard to say. But hope y'all like that. Yeah.
Dum dum dum, dum 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 dum, dum dum dum.